Everybody done did shit. All reason she getting this work because of that. And she wouldn't, it's that she wouldn't nobody know if she didn't goddamn tell it. Bitch. So let the record show. I would never judge you, bitch, if you weren't trying to fucking put me, act like I'm beneath you. Ain't nothing beneath you but motherfucking some LA hoe that you done wore down. That's it. We all fall short. Judge not lest ye be judged. That's how it work, baby. Tried to flex and show her gangster for the wrong motherfucking crew. Bitch, you stupid. You just is, ugh. And Lala over there enjoying the fuck out of it, even though she getting her ass handed to her. She still saying in the back of her mind, nigga, I'm better than you. Nigga, I'm gonna enjoy this little box while I last. That's it. That's all. She knows she ain't there for a long time. She there for a good time. Lala know what it is. Trust me when I tell you. Lala know what it is. That's why she accepting this shit. That's why she accepted friend talking sideways to her. Bitch, please. Let me tell y'all, man. Listen. You got some grandbabies. You got a daughter. You don't know what. Them the people whose opinion matter. And I really would be trying to make sure my daughter know, like, hey, I'm sorry for almost taking your dad away from you. All right, that's crazy work. You can say whatever you want. That's crazy work. Exactly, and the little money that she getting, it ain't worth. It's a fucking 100,000 taps. Do y'all? When she was talking shit about me, she never gets that much, but she literally had 100,000 taps, right? Do y'all understand that the gifts be mixed in with the taps? So let's just say that was all gifts, no tap, just straight hammer. Do y'all realize that ain't even $500? If it was actual no taps, just straight up gifts, and you sitting there down in a woman who, quite frankly, could cut a check and you won't have no lawyer problems. Not the fee anyway. Oh yeah, she tried to jump in Petty Lie. Petty said, oh hell nah. Well, they ain't know who she was, but she said, you ain't no blogger. These people done kept me over here. So yeah. And I know for those of you who gonna say, well, why haven't you hired you what? I'm waiting on some fucking evidence to come to me so I can review it. Friends know what the evidence is. She know them 3 legs is there. She know them shell cases is there. She know that man is alive, so she need a lawyer. But on some goddamn silver shit, you don't always need one. Get your paperwork first and see, oh, yeah, I did that. Yeah, then go, yeah. Grab your lawyer up. I don't know how you doing. Ain't my baby dead. She said he woke up that day. So, let me tell you something. If Lala was there for friends, the bitch constantly let black people know that she and her husband made so much. Well, the husband, she don't do shit. The husband make so much money. Bitch, go in your bank account, clear that balance for your home girl. And discussion. That's it, that's all. When he woke up, she said he woke up late, she got up. Yeah. So you gonna tell me? You gonna tell me that I don't sit with the like? No, bitch, you don't sit with the likes of me. And enough room at my table for your fat ass. Got that damn right. Hey, Miss Cleo. Goddamn right you don't sit with me. Ain't enough. Bitch. Talking about like somebody beneath you. Bitch ain't nothing beneath you but a dirty, crickety floor. And some LA gears. Bitch. Friends is so delusional. The bitch said she was a stylist, y'all. She called herself literally a stylist. We have yet to see an ounce of style out of this hoe. The LA Gears, Jerry. Funk ass sit down there. That's all that's beneath her. She was calling herself styling people. But all it, like I said, let me tell you something. I like a dreamer. I like a dreamer. I like a person that is inspired. I like that. But bitch, when you play in my face, that's where the problems come in at. When you over that time say, and them people is literally on mute laughing. Like, I know this bitch lie. I know you fucking lie. This lady is able to show. Listen, I was showing house yesterday. You can't leave the house. But I'm the dangerous one. How that work? Please, girl, fuck yeah. And I mean it. Bella, do not put this on your show Sunday. It's not gonna be right. It's not gonna be well. I know friends ain't showing up, so. They laughing. They like, she got to really be motherfucking lost her head now. I don't sit with the like. AJ got a whole nursing license. Please. Please, bitch. Alopecia having asshole. Girl, please. That bitch done piss me off. I don't like, hey, thank you, ICAP. I don't like shit like that. Because if anything, hey, baby, if anything, use your delusion to make you a better person. Get your funky ass in the mirror every day and say, I don't put 3 hots in folks. I don't put 3 hots in folks. I don't put 3 hots in folks. I won't have any more arguments on there this week, but hey, I appreciate that. And you ain't lying about that. It can save someone. You're not lying about that. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, hey, bald head, baby. At the end of the day, it's a lot of angles to that. That's why I say she ain't the sharpest motherfucking knife in the drawer. If you're gonna tell your business, the least you could have did was say, let me tell it from a perspective of children, young adults. A lot of y'all are young adults on this app, right? 20, 24, 25. Do y'all know how much y'all mamas and daddies love y'all? Do y'all know they mean business when they say they'll rock an orange jumpsuit for you? Do you know they mean business when they say they'll hide a body for you? Well, this is what happened. Bloom, 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 bloom. That's one of the angles that she could have used as a topic. Instead of fuck around and find out. Talk to the children so the children can think, young adults can think, you know what, so-and-so be pissing me off, but I ain't know my, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know my mama might do some shit like that. Let me not tell her. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, with my youngest two, Tyler, my son, we call him Tuffy. Tuffy, he knew his mama was about that life. So if he ever felt, he, you know, but my daughter, she knew her mom about, so she never told me. You know what I mean? Because her whole thing was, I don't want my mom to get in trouble. Tuffy was like, I fuck you do get in trouble, bitch. I need you to take up for me right now. Yeah, okay, that's what the case would be. Okay, cool. So I think that, yeah, it's a lot of y'all who may not have got, and let me tell you where that stems from. This is another, I don't know, friend situation. I don't. But a lot of people who are like overprotective of their kids felt underprotected as a child. They felt like people talked to them. I know I did. People talked to me any kind of way, said anything. I'm like, I just want to say, do you realize I'm a child? You're talking to me like I'm an adult. You're saying you're insulting me on in a way adults supposed to insult each other. I'm a child. So then when you have kids, you say to yourself, ain't nobody finna play in my motherfucking kid's face. And ain't nobody, no, you not finna do my kids wrong. And then that can be and you get that energy about you, right? You get that energy about you, and you be meaning business too. And then boom, right? We even see come on, everybody saw the tape. The tape that with my situation was me saying, I don't play about my child, right? So, and Bella, I would have really appreciated my situation don't come up, but it stemmed from people don't play about our kids. You know what I'm saying? So I think, hey, darling, I think these kids and young adults, like, y'all don't call y'all dad and tell you that man is hitting y'all. Y'all have whole police departments for that. Your daddy may come with that thing. You know what I'm saying? Then you ain't got no daddy either. Don't call your mom and tell the bitch at the job. Okay, that's good. That's what's up. Yeah, don't call your mama and tell your mama the bitch at the job talking. Thank you for the gifts, y'all. The mama at the job, the girl. Thank you. The lady at the job talking shit to you. Cause some of y'all mamas will pull up. Okay, thank you. Mwah. Thank you, baby. Some of y'all mamas is really about their life about y'all. And God bless y'all for those of you who have that. I was just telling my sister on Sunday. I mean, literally before all this happened, right? Me and my sister were talking. My sister, she has 2 kids. And my niece is like 30. She born in 91. So yeah, she almost 35, right? And my niece has 2 sons. So my sister is extremely overprotective about her grandkids, right? And so whatever my niece need, my sister do. You know what I'm saying? And so, and y'all know I'm the aunt that tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I don't play that shit. So when my niece will be fussing, you know, she you know, used to come to me and tell me, I said, listen, I'm gonna tell you, 1, that's my sister, okay? And 2, in exchange for all she do for you, girl, take that little cussing out. Fuck what's coming out her mouth, what's coming out her hands. Okay? What's coming out her feet when she show up to whatever you need her to do? Fuck what she's saying. Okay? That's the currency that she needs in exchange for the little money that she need to help to help you with raise your boys, to keep your boys safe, to keep, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the bullshit. Because we didn't have that. So I had to tell my sister the same thing. I said, listen, just like I told your daughter, because my niece told my sister, fix me up, fix me in the boys a plate. My sister said, I'm fixing the boys, they fix her ass. Shit, you go fix that girl a plate and take her to her. The food I had cooked. So she was like, and so my niece hung up, right? Shut up, girl. She was like, she mad. She'll be honest, but let me say this to you. I said, just like I used to tell her when she would fuss about how you cussing, I said, fuck that. She doing it. She doing whatever you need in that time. Fuck it. But I'm going to tell you this. Be grateful. You are the type of mother who can help her with her boys. Be grateful that you are steady Eddie. You've worked your whole life. You have your home. You've been in 30 years this December. Be grateful that your grandboys have you. You ain't out there pussy popping on a pole in the streets trying to show that you can still be young. You are there so that nobody can touch them inappropriately or whatever. When they mama want to go have fun and enjoy her life, they come to your house. She said, you know what, nah. She said, you right. We have to flip the coin over sometime, y'all. Everybody want to complain about, listen, be grateful you are the grandmother that can do it. Be grateful you are the mother that can do it. And for those of you who younger than us, you got some fire-ass parents, be grateful they will go and rock an orange jumpsuit for you. Be grateful they will hide a body for you. Get off my live and call them right now. Some people don't know how they feel. And if I could tell, and all bullshit aside and all jokes aside, and I mean this was from the depths of my soul, no joking, no funny money, nothing. If I could tell friends with attitude, if the story is true, let me predicate it there. If the story is true that friend said this was about her daughter, for the remainder of your natural life, young lady, your mother should never get a crossword out of you. Your mother should never feel disrespected by you. Your mother should never want you to do anything. She was willing to take somebody out. Your mama should, if she gets so mad and be like, bitch, hoe, you should be like, yeah, I guess I'm a bitch and a hoe today, mama. I love you. Because you's been taking about that for me. That's the story that need to be talked about. So I hope it's handled with care on Sunday. Friends, I don't like you, but like I said, I only judge you when you be trying to judge me, shawty. But without that, I have no judgment for you. We all do things deliberately that we shouldn't be doing. Missteps. I ain't even gonna call it mistakes, because mistake when you want to unload it two more on it. Missteps. I know I've asked the Lord about my steps. Like, Lord, help me with my missteps. Yeah, a lot of people cry about that kid. And I mean for real. And then the discussion need to be had. Because see, when I was 18 and I had my daughter, we was living in a hotel, me, my mom, my sister, right? So I didn't have a place to stay, hadn't graduated yet. At least I didn't know I had graduated yet. I found out literally tomorrow be a month that I found out that I had graduated before I had my daughter, right? They found my diploma last month. So this is the thing, a little hood chick that had a baby had no business having one, but did it anyway. You know what I told myself? I said, I don't know how I'm going to feed her. I don't know how I'm going to put a roof over her head, but I do know I got this one thing. I know how to protect her. I know how to make sure nobody never fuck with her. That was an 18-year-old making a vow to myself. And she's 29 now. And I'll be honest with you. I succeeded in that. Now, I still got a roll to go because she's still under my care, custody, and control. But as a young child, baby, adolescent, all that, people knew better. And I ain't even going to say they knew better. God had her. Because my prayers were doing more than my so-called fist and all, and my anger and all of that was going to do. My prayers really was doing that one thing. You feel me? They was getting answered. That's that one thing called getting answered. Right? So, but when you young and you don't know how you're going to feed your children, but you do know how to protect them, you get in that mode and you think the protection is always physical. That's not true. The best way to protect your children, ladies and gentlemen, is make sure they never want. I ain't gonna say won't need. That's the best way. To make sure they never need for anything, whether you are dead or alive. You feel me? That's the focus. Now that I'm an adult, now that I'm you know what I mean? Now that I'm truly in adult mode, what beating somebody's ass gonna do? That's my natural reaction. Because when the swelling go down, they gonna be done forgot. And if I catch them wrong, I ain't gonna forget because I'm gonna have to deal with the consequences of it. Right? Come on up and say it, Erica. So the way to protect your children, mothers, it ain't putting 3 in somebody. It ain't even stomping somebody out. It's making sure they don't need for anything, whether you are dead or alive. Hello?
Hey, bro, how you doing? Okay, so first of all, how many daughters do you have?
2.
Okay, I have 3 daughters. And at a certain point with me, I had to understand that even though they're my babies, they're not my babies.
Right.
And there's a point where you have to learn to let go.
Right.
And let them learn their mistakes.
Right.
On their own. Now, don't get me wrong. If somebody lay a hand on my child, I'm coming.
All right.
But they already know they carry. But they know the difference between is it worth it or is it not worth it.
Right. Exactly.
And we're about the same. I know what I'm 52, so we're there. I know exactly what you're saying. Exactly, we will do anything for our children.
Right.
But to what extent?
Right.
We have to teach our children, especially our girls, if something goes wrong, you really have to think about how to go about the situation. There were so many choices that could have been made.
See, let me tell you something. And I'm not, again, I'm only, if this sounds like judgment, it's only because the bitch been judging me. But see, certain things shouldn't get certain places, right?
Exactly.
Because I got a 23-year-old, 23 and a half year old. And about 3-4 years ago, my ex-husband and my son was at odds. And this is how I raised my children. Y'all can give up on me, but you better not ever give up on each other. I used to tell them that. It's so strange how our relationship is. I must have foresaw it. I don't know. But when they was little kids, I would always say, y'all got to depend on each other, right? I may leave here, your daddy may leave here, but I better not never hear that y'all don't fool with each other, y'all done gave up on each other. Dude, you gonna have problems out of me if I'm alive, and even if I'm gone, I'm gonna hunt you. I used to tell them that when they was little. So my son was having an issue with his dad. And again, I wrote him a letter like, nah, nigga, he helped you out with that little thing and moved in with you, so you ain't got to pay child support. God damn it, you gonna help him out now. He trying to find his way in life to get it over with. Well, my daughter wound up, when I told her, somehow she found out the next morning, she texted her dad and said, I don't appreciate what you did to my brother, what y'all are trying to do to my brother, da, da, da. And she read it to me. She said, Mom, I promise, because she know how I am, because this is how I raised them. Even when I was incensed with anger and animosity and vitriol for their father, it was never a time where I said, y'all can disrespect him. That don't work in my life. Because I know. So here's the thing. Y'all disrespecting him ain't hurting him. It's hurting y'all. Y'all the one gonna be cursed. And if you're cursed, who that gonna hurt? Me. You think I'm finna let this nigga hurt me?
Exactly.
Through, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
No, we smarter than that. So she read me the text message. She said, Mom, I promise. Because they turned the phone off when she did it. She said, Mom, she called me. And I said, I'm on the way to pick you up, take y'all to get some phones. And I said, read me what you sent your dad. And she said, Mom, I promise. I said, because I don't play that shit. And it was. And matter of fact, she said, with all due respect, she started it that way. She said, with all due respect, I don't appreciate what you did with my brother. And, and she named her reasons why. Thank you, baby. So, friends, it's to me, it shouldn't have got to that, because if you got a hot head which my ex-husband is definitely not a hot head. If you got a hot head for a baby daddy, hey baby, you supposed to been training them when your daddy get like that, get the fuck on. Call me, I'll come get you, fuck it. Don't argue with your daddy. Don't talk back. Clickety clack. Do none of that.
Keep your mouth shut.
Keep your motherfucking mouth shut. He the seed, you know what I'm saying? You his seed. He ain't yours. And yes, he get to cuss. He get to talk shit. I should have chose better for you. I should have chose better for you.
I'm going to have to go.
That's what I used to tell my kids.
But the thing is, with all this fake bravado, you're trying so hard to let people see that you a thug.
Which is crazy.
But yet, you are in so much shit.
Oh, yesterday she had an about face yesterday. I didn't want that to happen to him. Bitch, yes you did. You put 3 in it.
Too late now.
Bitch,
you got to face the
you could have got this
consequences.
nigga a warning shot. Let him know what time it is.
Key, there was plenty of time to reassess the situation and rethink the situation and turn your ass back around. That's all I have to say.
When she was driving that goddamn black Dodge Caravan over there, playing move bounce to the motherfucking ounce. You could have stopped. I know your big ass stopped and got some food. While you was in the drive-through line, you could have rethought some shit.
Girl, Cleo was on a mission. I love you, bye.
Bye, girl. You ain't finna make me believe on the way over there friends didn't stop and get her a 3-piece snack. Extra hot sauce. Upsize. Hey, Chicago. You ain't finna make me believe she didn't stop. Get her a little snacky snack. So yeah, she could have said, you know what? Fuck that nigga. I'm gonna take my child to the Walmart, buy 2 motherfuckers. See, let me tell you what a boss do. A boss go and buy 2 motherfucking grills and let him know, bitch, you ain't stopping shit here. She gon' barbecue, hoe. Fuck you talking about. When man, please. Mine didn't want to pay his child support. That's why he got his kid. I said, man, let me show you. You don't stop a goddamn thing over here. 16th birthday, bam! Here you a Mercedes, baby. Here you a Mercedes. Let a nigga know. You don't stop a goddamn thing over here. Keep your motherfucking shit. Putting no 3 hots in a nigga when you can go buy that girl a barbecue grill. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Girl. And you try to judge me? Your ass was in slow learners class. Clearly. You want to profess that you such a boss. We have multiple, bitch, you have multiple stop signs that your ass is set up at. That's the multiple. Out at the red light. Rib tips and shit. So nah. There's a lot this thing she could do. All jokes aside, it's a lot she really could. You know what I'm saying? She could bring this from the angle of a mother protecting, ways to protect, what, you know what I mean? Children, understanding that your parents really fuck with you the long way. Baby daddies and antagonistic things that exes do to each other through the kids, young and adult kids. It's a lot of goddamn content from this. Serious, worthy content. This motherfucker said, y'all want to hear what happened in 5 days? Send me my gifts. Huh? No. I hope she got the, I want this to grill and evidence. Goddamn it. Y'all know, I'm telling you, she keeps saying my name and pull out it. Y'all know that goddamn, what's the call of this? Okay. I'm just saying. Fuck around and find out. Stop saying my name, fat lady. What you got going on? That's on, you know what I mean? Leave me out your shit. You fighting about your 20-something-year-old child who should have called her boyfriend saying, my daddy doing XYZ, you want to come check him? And where your husband was? Because mine checked mine. I can say that. So, bitch, you ain't bad. You just stupid. Please. What's up, baby? I think I'm about done with her ass. Y'all think I'm done with her? Y'all think I'm done with the pink, with the petty pink piece of shit? Am I done with her? I would say let her hair grow. She ain't got no motherfucking hair. Actually, I said let her hair grow. Now that works. But should I let her hair go? I'm tired of people texting my goddamn phone. And mother, some of them people probably Lala have. Because Lala probably want me to get on her. Let her wig go. Child, please. And this my whole thing. Bitch. It was done on the 22nd. On the 24th, they came to your house. Why was you at your house? Because the last place I'm going after I commit is my house. I'm just saying. Please. You at home just... Yeah, I'm just saying she at home on live with Lala. Like, who that is? Like how me and you were, Junior. It ain't funny, though. Child. The fuck? I'd have been... Baby, I'd have been barbecuing. Once you got that money up. Well, that money, Lysandra. Because, you know, she can't hide now. The bitch The bitch wild and all outside, so she wasn't gonna make a great fugitive. Okay? She won't make a good fugitive at all. But he'd have bought you some time, sell a few real plates. Get your money up. Shit. Bitch had to... Never mind. It's on there. Woo! I'm gonna say it's on there, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's on there. I would've... Listen, exactly. Me and my family would've hightailed it out. You know they coming? You know she would... Let me look around and find one of these bloggers got footage of her on live on the 24th. Let me find out one of these bloggers got her ass on live on the same as she at home just chillaxing. What's up, Classy? Hold on, baby. You just chillaxing and shit. What's up, boo?
Hey, what is you doing over here?
She keeps saying my name to her.
What?
Come on. Not call your name, girl, whenever.
Is you all right, baby?
This motherfucker is the truth. Y'all should have been talking about gingerbread, because you can just cut up and everything and nobody even see your face or nothing like that. They just, you know what I'm saying?
We been done told you about the gingerbread. That ain't the point. Nah, you. Why is you doing all of this fussing and hollering? This woman already probably gonna do a good 10 to 15, and you doing all this hollering because she said your name. She done said everybody's name, Kiki.
I know. But she playing in my motherfucking face, class.
She playing everybody's face. She playing in the police face. She thought she was gonna get away. She didn't get away. You gotta let it go. Let it burn like Usher.
That lady said yesterday she didn't mean for that to happen, Classy. She said
Got nothing to do with me because I'm not the one that gotta go before the judge and they go ask me why I pulled the trigger. She gotta go before the judge. You ain't gotta scream and holler. You almost busted my AirPod out.
that lady said she didn't mean for that to happen. Baby.
Okay, Kiana. So, okay.
What we gonna do about it, Classy? I don't know what to do.
We not gonna do nothing about it. You know what we gonna do? We gonna say, my Lord, and we gonna move forward because we got real life things we gotta take care of. And guess what? She got real life things she gotta handle.
And never unfair.
Oh,
Never unfair. Today is my 8-year anniversary. And I was in Detroit 8 years ago. On this day, I flew in on the 2nd of October, 2017. And, you know, girl, child.
okay, so it's gonna be some tough love. First of all, you gonna get enough of this smacking and eating and chomping in this doggone live. You do it every doggone time you go live. You do it every time. You ain't got to smack that hard. You ain't got to smack that hard. Okay?
Savor the flavor.
No, you ain't got to do it that hard to say the flavor. This the last thing, and then I'm going to draw. This one go. This one ain't worth it, okay? This, for the friends with attitude or whatever y'all want to call it, this one ain't worth it. There's no rebuttal. No, not even worth it. You're wasting your time. She's trying to get paid, right? Okay. What do people do when they try to get paid? They do whatever they can to try to get paid. Put up all the mess, all the beef. People gonna come in the room. They're gonna give. They're gonna do whatever. They're gonna hit the CA. All of that. You're helping her. Okay. You know what? I'ma just let her do it then. But if you lose your voice, you get tonsillitis, don't come in my room asking for a handout. Yeah.
Just don't be knowing where they mind be at, Classy, you know. Girl. Come on, classy level. Girl. She just, she doing, yeah, she's definitely doing some strange. Look at the strange thing. No. I don't give a damn. I'd be like, meet me. Fuck you. Fuck you. And I hate to say, but that's what these folks think they supposed to do. Give them the content. Give them the content. What's that song, y'all? Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something. Y'all know I love that movie. Y'all know is that what she was trying to do, y'all? Is that what she was trying to do? But y'all know I got her a song. Key, what do you think about her asking people to write character letter? I'll say which answer you want? You want the legal aspect or you want Kiana in the bullshit? Which route you want me to take? Oh, Lord have mercy. Because from a legal aspect, yes, I will. Well, here's how the courts work, y'all. Know that you have people supporting you. Hey, Mona Love. They always want to have folks who vouch for you and that you have ties. They're big. I'm gonna tell you a big thing with the league. They want to know you have ties to the community. See, like Lala writing her something and saying, "Hey, I'm just a TikToker." Lala has no credentials, right? So, like when we all in here together, right? So let's say y'all know my page was full of people with careers. So people, I had lawyers. One of my main mods was an attorney, is an attorney. Psychologist was in there. So having people who are in TikTok and see me all day, every day and saying, hey, this is da-da-da, but they have to put their credentials on the paper and the credentials have to be verifiable, right? Otherwise, it's a waste of time to have someone that from a kid's platform vouching for you. You understand? That doesn't really give much credence. But when you have ties to your community, that's why a lot of pastors, and you'd be surprised how far a pastor's letter can go. A lot of pastors get those requests, especially from the mothers and the motherboard and all that, because that shows ties to your community, right? So that's a big one. I'm not even gonna front. I ain't tell you what I heard and tell you what I know. So having just 100 people from TikTok write a letter is not gonna work. But having people who have credentials and credentials that are respected, attorney, a judge, he or she was an attorney before and still is an attorney, quite frankly, before they was a judge. That's, unless you're a magistrate, it's a prerequisite for you to be an attorney first before you can be a judge. Only people can skip being an attorney is magistrates in certain states, right? So a judge would definitely respect an attorney's letter on your behalf. That's not hired by you, right? They just know you. People in the mental health field, okay? They go a long way. Clergymen, that goes a long way. But just some TikTokers, don't waste your time or your paper. The legal aspect, and what do you think that people are going to say with the way, that she act on here? Well, people with influence, definitely, people with influence. But the sad part is she was in a battle and and acted, hey darling, and acted like business as usual when she came home. And started like picked up where they left off and said some things. You don't think those people have let it be known? You don't think that? Okay. Thank you, Brown Bear. So, and that may be the conversation that her, because I'm sure she didn't pick up the phone and call her attorney and say, hey, when you did all that work to get me home, I was popping my shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, he probably got a call from the DA's office to say, I'm getting calls, emails about your client saying that she may do this again if someone threatens her child. Hey, Shonda Ray, baby. So he may have called her. So that may be the about face that we got yesterday. Well, she's like, I didn't mean for this to happen. The reality is, don't say anything. Right? Just don't say anything. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't even need to be on here talking about if y'all file for bankruptcy until you get your discharge. You hear me? You don't need to be talking about bankruptcy until you done rebuild your credit. You file a Chapter 7, you keep it to yourself. They give you your discharge in 4 months. You go get you a damn credit card next month and a card a month out of that. Make you 2-3 payments. Then you come back and pop your shit and be like, you guess what? Bitch, we back. Listen, 650 credit score just like that. Just like, you don't do, like, I know you fucking lie. Y'all was shocked when y'all found out that Patty had did that. That's something that's not even that big deal in the grand scheme of things. I didn't bring it to this app. Ain't nobody fucking business. The Nitra situation. I ain't bring it to this app. Nobody fucking business. So I, for the life of me, can't understand why she brought it to this app. And that's also maybe something that need to be in court. Like, are we really that close to each other that we feel we gotta update each other on everything? I went and did something yesterday that literally just, I can't thank God enough for opening that door for me. Y'all ain't heard about it.